Hello friends, in this video I'm going to tell you about the Newton's dividend difference interpolation formula, and by the help of one example I'm going to tell you about this. So we have a given table here. We need to just find out the polynomial of the given data. So we have x, we will write down as it is, and for the f of x we will also write it as it is. So here first one is will be x naught, and this one will be y naught, and same as it is in the while going down we'll see that this is x1, x2 and x3, and y1, y2 and y3. And for the first difference, that is del y, we are going to do this y1 minus y naught, that is y1 minus y naught, and divide by x1 minus x naught. So we'll get minus 2, 1 minus 2, that will be minus 1, and 0 minus minus, that will be plus, that will be here. So we'll get plus 1. So there, here we're going to get minus 1. And for the second term, into 0 minus 1 and 1 minus 0, that is minus 1 here. And for the third term, we're going to evaluate, that is minus 1 minus 0 and 3 minus 1, that will be 2. So we get here minus 1 by 2 here. So for the second difference, that we get there by minus 1 plus minus 1 minus into minus 1, that will be plus 1, that minus minus, that will be automatically 0. So 0 divided by 2, this can't be done, so this will be 0. And the next term, since how we are computing this one, we are computing this on the behavior of, since we are computing in between this and these are from the 1 and minus 1, so that is 1 minus minus, that will be plus of 1. So, and for this term we are evaluating in between minus 1 by 2 and minus minus, that will be plus 1, and 3 minus and 0. We are, since we are computing in between this both, and they are from 3 and 0, in between this the value of x are lies. So we are evaluating from this, that will be 3 minus 0. So here we get minus 1 by 2 plus 1, that will be 1 by 2, and 3 that is 3 minus 0 will be 3. So we'll get 1 by 6 here. And for the last term, 1 by 6 plus 0, that will be 1 by 6 as it is, and on evaluating 3 plus 1, that will be 4. So here we get 1 by 3 and 6. So here it will be 1 by 24. Okay, here it is 1, not other thing. So now we have get all the table, difference table have been completed. Now we need to put this in the Newton's dividend formula. So how do we compute, and how can you also remember the Newton's dividend difference formula? So first one is you have to write down the y naught. Then since it is starting from the 0, just in between two terms, so we need to write down firstly x and subtraction with x naught, and we need to write down x naught and x1. So we have to go down, we have to go forward by just increasing the one term in each step. So firstly x minus x naught, this will be as it is. Then x minus x1, we need to subtract just from the x. So we are subtracting from x here, x minus x1, x naught and x minus x1. Then we increase the other term after the x1, that will be x2 here. We have increased it. The next term is, since there are only 4 terms, we are going to do this for the 3 terms only. Here it is from. So x minus x naught, x minus x1, x minus x2, and x naught, x1, x2, and x3 here. So now we need to evaluate this. So we'll get what we are going to get here, that is y naught is here 2 here, you could see that 2, and here x minus x naught is equals to minus 1, minus minus, that will be plus, and here the first term we are going to get minus 1. So and the next term is x minus x naught, that will be x minus minus, that will be plus here, and x minus 0 will be here, and the first term is x naught, x1, x2, that will be here 0. So this whole term will be equals to 0. This whole term is going to be 0 here. So the next term is x minus minus, that will be plus 1 here, and x minus x1, that will be 0. Then x minus of x2, that will be 1 Here it is x2. Then we need to multiply this with this form, the third difference, that is 1 by 24, that is 1 by 24 here. So now we need to evaluate all this terms. So firstly I'm writing it again. So let's write it, that is 2 plus, so here it will be minus 2 minus x plus 1, then plus of 1 upon 24 into x plus 1 x into x minus 1. So after evaluating more on this, 2 plus 2, now if we send this in the other side, we'll get 2 minus x minus 1. So for the more accurate value, we are going to expand it. So we'll get 1 minus x plus 1 upon 24 into x cube minus x. Since when we multiply with this x into x squared into x, that will be x cube. And for this one, uh, firstly x will be multiplied with this term, that will be x squared plus x, and then x plus x will be multiplied with the x and minus 1, we'll get x cube minus x will get. So the final our polynomial p of x will be equals to 1 minus 25 upon 24x and plus of 1 upon 24 x cube. That is our final answer. So here it is, our final answer. So this was all about we finding the polynomial from the given data, just given table. So we find out from the Newton's dividend difference interpolation formula. So that was all about the Newton's dividend difference interpolation. Thank you for watching video. Thanks.